All right, yeah, we have Dan Fleshman with us, and he is one of the chefs. Well, he's a cookie chef, but he is one of the magicians you'll find at Vail and Beaver Creek Chop House, and they'll be doing some late-night shows later on Thursdays throughout the season. But, Dan, what do you have for us today? What tricks do you have up your sleeve?
You know, we're going to be promoting the show with a little mind-reading, magic, comedy, so a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great show, a lot of audience participation. And I think the main show is going to be the 28th of this month, which is Thursday nights, and the show will start at 9:45, and doors open at 9:30. So you can get all the details at the Chop, on the website at the Chop House.
Okay,
so,
perfect. Yeah, that's something kind of new because you guys are normally just there during the early evenings for the kids, the families. End of opera, you'll see you guys doing tricks.
I think it's going to be a great venue simply because we've had a lot of people say that after a certain time in Beaver Creek, there's still places open, but there's really not entertainment to speak of. So I think with the concierge, they're going to say, hey, there's a little something going on Thursday nights, check it out.
Oh, good.
So yeah, you know, so we're hoping for the best. I think it's going to be great. So
I think so too. It'll be fun for people to go check this out, especially the mind reading part. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it doesn't always work for me.
Okay.
You know, what the heck. This is actually, you've seen these before, these the scratchers.
Yeah, yeah.
As you can see, I'm a big loser.
Oh, okay, all right. You haven't hit it big?
Yeah, no, I still have these. They're not winners, but people are like, hey, there goes the loser, wave to him. Anyway, what it is, it's real simple, Tricia. I'm going to have you think of a random number between 1 and 60.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll have you look through each card.
Okay.
And if the card happens to have your number on it, set it over here. That'll be the winning pile.
Okay, okay. So I'm going to set it here.
So this is a winner.
Yep.
If not, you can discard it over there.
Okay. That is a loser. Winner. Winner.
Wow.
Winner. Loser.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Should I sign up for the lotto today, you think?
Here's what we'll do. I'm going to hand you a pen.
Okay.
I'm going to look away, and if you would, take and write your number on the card, because I don't want to see it. And let me know when you've done that.
Okay.
And turn your card over.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to write one on mine. I don't want the camera to see what I'm writing.
I'm not looking.
I hope this is it. If not, thank God I brought some other stuff.
Okay, good. Do you have backup tricks?
Yes, always. All right, and what number did you write? Let's turn them over.
Flip it over? Okay.
39.
39. How did you know that?
39.
No way. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do it again, or do you have another one?
We can do another one.
Okay, let's do another one.
Let's see here.
Oh, the rope trick.
The old rope trick, old reliable. If you would, give it a good tug. Make sure it doesn't stretch in any way. Is that all right?
Yep.
I'll trade you.
Okay. Same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Real rope.
And the final one, short end of the stick.
Okay.
Story of my life. Now look at the ropes closely, Tricia. What do they have in common? What's the same about all the rope?
Well, they have like this. Looks like the same amount of fibers going through.
Right, they're all woven the same.
Yeah, and they have the knobs at the end.
Little knots. They're all the same color.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're all the same size.
Yep. Same fabrics.
Same size.
Yeah. No.
Around same diameter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And all you do is you take the bottoms and tops and slowly stretch them as you do. They actually will become the same length. That's one. That's number 2. And number 3.
Okay. Did you see that already?
Now have you ever seen this backwards in reverse?
No.
You're not missing much. All it takes is a snap. And that leaves us right where we start with the short, the medium, and the long one. Do you know how I do that?
No.
Good.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Job security. So what do you think?
No, I think they would say
Actually,
bad luck.
this comes in handy if you do a lot of flying. Seriously. Now, whatever you do, wait till you get through security at the airport. Better yet, wait till you get on the plane and have your seat, then place this on your ear, and I guarantee no one will sit next to you the entire flight.
Yeah, if you kind of just weird everybody out, they'll be like, oh, I'm sitting by that guy.
Oh, that's right. They just keep walking. And I do have, if you would, check out the ring for me, Tricia.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I'm going to make a ring on my own. If you would, find the opening in that ring for us.
Okay.
It's a very large opening.
Yeah, not very hard to find.
Point it out for the camera.
Right here, right
here.
Yeah,
there you go. Now, that's the spot I'm going to aim for. If I hit the knot just right with the ring will link to the rope like that. That's the easy part. Now, the more difficult part, of course, is removing the ring back off the rope, back through the opening, which is about right there. Did you by chance bring your magic scissors?
No.
Oh, really?
I don't have a magic scissor.
I got mine right here. Can I borrow yours?
Okay, yes.
Open wide.
Okay.
And, well, those look sharp. Open wide and cut.
Cut.
Thank you so much. Excellent job. So now we have two pieces, well, almost the same length. The middle of the rope would, how'd you do that? Which is about right. Oh man, we have a knot. Let's start from the beginning with just one piece of rope and your magic scissors.
Okay.
And keep them as a souvenir. Compliments of Channel 8.
Okay, perfect, yeah.
Spare no expense here. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to place the ends to my pocket. Would you hold this piece right here?
Okay, yes.
With your scissors, perfect. Into my pocket. And this is where it gets a little crazy because now I'm left with the rope with no ends, just one big loop.
Oh, gee.
And that is where this piece comes into play.
Okay.
It's like the last piece of the puzzle. When I add that piece of the puzzle, the ends become the middle the ends, leaving us backwards, started with just two ends, a middle, and your magic scissors.
I would not want to play poker or anything with you. You got too much up your sleeve. Well, that is so fun. Now, how did you learn all these tricks? Where do you get most of your tricks? Read books or
nowadays,
the internet?
and the internet or it's DVDs.
Yeah.
Are a great source, great tools for learning new magic. Magic conventions. You know, the best thing is visual. I mean, seeing it visually. But books, I still like the books simply because you still have to do a little work. You got to open the book.
Yeah.
You got to read it. Unlike, nowadays, it's a touch and there it is.
Yeah. You got to work a little bit harder for it. Do you think magic has become more popular with some of those shows that are on TV right now and the performers that are in Vegas? Do you think it's seen a resurgence of popularity?
There's been a lot of kids that have come in lately at the Chop House, and they're all like, they're budding magicians,
Yeah.
So-and-so does magic. Jimmy does magic, Let Jimmy show you a trick. And,
Yeah.
Which is okay, which is cool. And, if it's a slow night, I'd love to watch the kids' tricks. The thing is that when it's really busy, you just don't have time.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt the kids' feelings or anything, but, and the kids, hopefully as them seeing the magic, it gives them the opportunity to say, wow, because that's how I got hooked. It was just like I saw a magician, it's like, this cannot be happening.
Yeah. Well, I was just over at a friend's house, and their daughter was showing me magic tricks, and she learns them either off the internet or through friends, and she's been to the Chop House before. And,
great.
But it was pretty fun. She had some good tricks, and it was a nice way to just kind of interact and for kids to impress their friends with some of their skills.
Sure, yeah. When they get about 17 or 18, then they'll learn the gambling stuff, and,
Yeah.
hope not.
Perfect. Okay, so we can find you. You're going to be over at which Chop House this week?
Well, this week I'll be in Beaver Creek.
Okay.
So Tuesday through Sunday, 5:30 till 8:30, and then Danny Archer will be in Vail this week. Same Tuesday through Sunday, 5:30 to 8:30.
Okay, and then you'll keep us posted on the late nights.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll get you over some flyers and some promo material.
Okay. Great. So hopefully you'll be able to see them in the evenings as well, 9:45, hopefully on the 28th of this month. But if you want to see them this week, go to the Beaver Creek Chop House, located right beside the slopes next to Chair 6 on the top of the escalators. We'll be right back.